Hello, welcome to Niger Watch. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining in our newspaper review. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to Niger Watch family across the globe. How are you? I hope it's a good day going for you. The week I hope you started off on a good note. Yes, my people, you know the drill. In the comment section, you'll find the link. If you'd like to join today's broadcast, please click on the link and you'll be right here. How is everyone doing? I'd like to know. Yes, good morning to you watching. Good morning. How are you? My people, please let's do the needful today by liking this broadcast. I shouldn't start on this note, but good morning, Edo Light. Good morning to you too. Good morning, Jekui Bezim. How are you? I hope you're well. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Good morning to our viewers online and to those that would, watch the replay of this broadcast. We are saying, I am saying hello to you too. Yes, please like this broadcast. Invite someone to join this broadcast and turn on your notifications. So for every time Ninja Watch goes live, you'll be notified. Yes, thank you for that. And please, to your right, you have the dollar sign. Please support this platform. Support this platform. Please click on the dollar sign. You can send us a super chat. According to your ability, but something from you would go a long way. Support good journalism. Good morning, Mommy Diaspora. Good morning, dearest Mama. Good morning to you. Matthew Chima is saying good morning, sis. Good morning to you too, my brother. How are you? I hope you're well. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Jaco Ivezim is saying good morning, Ima. Good morning, boss. How are you? Thank you for personalizing that greeting. Goes a long way. Now, I will take my time to read this next comment, and it sure does leave butterflies in my stomach. This is from Mommy Diaspora, and she says, good morning, my beautiful darling at Ima. You are doing great. Sending you plenty love. Thank you very much, Mama. Thank you. All the loves are they're coming to me. Thank you very much. Naomi Bella is saying, good morning, Niger Watch family. One love, sis. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Otogwagwe success. Good morning to you. How are you? I hope you're well. Where is Osagbovo? Osagbovo, I want to call out your name. So come on. Good morning, my people. Mark Irabo, good morning to you. Matthew Chima, yes. Good morning to you. Okay. Matthew Chima wants to know where Labour Party's office is located in Lagos. That will be communicated to you in the course of the show or when you join the evening discussion. You get to know those details. Good morning to you, Evans. Evans, how are you? I hope you are well. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, people. Let's move to the business of the day. Our first paper is Daily Trust. Expert warriors, Nigeria becomes sixth most populous country. Population now to 216 million to hit 375 million by 2050. That report is from UN. Experts warn of dire consequences for country, advocates family planning. Economy unsupportive of implosion. That's from economists. APC governors endorse Tinubu Shetima tickets. Reaction trail choice on ASU. Buhari gives condition as NUPENG threatens to join strike. Buhari gives condition as NUPENG threatens to join strike. Kuje jailbreak. Terror suspect. One other inmate rearrested in Abuja, Niger. Oh, why we are saying kudos to that? We hope that the real threats are being apprehended, and the law takes its course immediately without delay. Without delay. Moving on. It's been tough. I am eager to go, says Buhari. Our dear president has come to say he is eager to go, coming from someone who couldn't wait, who kept trying to be the president. He kept, running for presidency, and he finally got it, I think the fifth time. and now he's eager to go. Well, Mr. President, thank you. I think that's what most Nigerians have to say. I think we will be going on the street to get reactions of how Nigerians feel about Mr. President's comments. Okay. Macron will appoint BUA founder as France Nigerian Business Council chair. CBN moves to strengthen digital finance services. So again, Nigeria missing as CAF releases final shortlist for men's 2022 awards. Mr. Charles, good morning. Thank you for joining in. How are you? I hope you're well. Please unmute your mic.
Mrs. Emma, how are you today?
I'm well, thank you. It's a good day. It's a good day over here in Lagos. How are you too, Mr. Charles?
We are very well here. This is good evening from here.
Oh, good evening to you, sir. Good evening. Thank you for joining in. We'll get back to you. Please mute your mic and you know the drill, Mr. Charles. Brother Nice, good morning to you, Brother Nice. How are you doing?
Yeah, good morning. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank God. Another
Thank you
day.
for joining in. Yes, it's another day. Cheers to life. Cheers to life, my brother. Cheers to life. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Please follow the headline news and get back to you. Moving to the next paper, we have Vanguard. But before we go Vanguard, let me take the story about Nigeria's population. Expert warriors, Nigeria becomes sixth most populous country as Nigeria's population hit 216 million by November this year, making the country the sixth most populous country in the world. Experts have warned that the current population growth has dire consequences if not speedily addressed. They say there is a need for the government and all stakeholders to take urgent measures to address this situation. So, who is going to? What measures are they going to put in place? I mean, we know that there's a particular tribe in Nigeria who specializes in, just having as many kids as possible, and it is even, against their religion for people to practice safe sex or for people to practice um, safe conception method and all of that. Most people don't do it. So what is going to happen? Knowing that Nigerians are really, really religious body, what's going to happen? Okay, moving to Vanguard. Yes. APC's Muslim tickets triggers mixed reactions. Tinubu Shetima, a combination for PDP's victory. That is from Gandu J and Buni. Chetima's choice as Tinubu's running mate, excellent one. That's from Lawan, Bajamilia, and others. Muslim ticket is dangerous. That's from Edwin Clark. Adamara senator faults Tinubu's decision, resigns from support group. Oh yes, and yeah, there are people from APC who are not pleased with this move. That begs the question. I thought it was the political party that chooses their flag bearers running mate, but it seems like this one is in the hands of the flag bearers themselves. And even in APC, I think this is the birth of APC's crack. This PDP had seen theirs, and it's escalating by the day as the number one man has not done the needful to unite the party. And it looks like this the person that Tinubu has chosen for is as his running mate is what has brought about the crack in APC's. But let's see how all of that unfolds in the coming days. Insecurity. 2023 election may not be credible. Nigeria on recipes. That's from Olufale. Ha. Osinbajo Tinubu on collision course over Muslim ticket. Nigeria descending into strife, violence, and lawlessness. That's from the ACF. Petrol shortage persists as marketers call for energy bank. I'll take that again. Please pardon me. Petrol shortage persists as marketers call for energy bank. We used US jets, British intelligence to eliminate ISWAP leader. That's from presidency. Which of the ISWAP? the new one or the former one, because all of these people are still very much here, and they've proven to us that they are stronger than the entire Nigerian security. BUA's Rabiu reappointed president, France Nigeria Business Council by President Macron. That's good news coming from Nigeria. Big ups to that person. 11 killed as bandits invade farms in Zamfara community. Again, the banditry in Zamfara seems to have no end. Kuje break. Two more terror escapees nabbed in Abuja, Niger. Nigeria, 7 others to contribute half of increase as world population hits 8 billion by November. Uh, that's a report, and that's about Vanguard. Mr. Kennedy, good morning to you, sir. Thank you for joining in today. How are you today, sir?
Good evening, madam. Nice to be here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for joining. Mr. Kennedy, I think you might want to work on your audio as it's down, it's low. So please, when it's your time to speak, please do something about it. Naomi Bella is saying 260 million is just the counted ones. What of the unknown Nigeria? Okay. Okay. I'll start with you, Mr. Charles.
Mrs. Selma, Nigeria is talking of population. I don't know the data they are using. Knowing very well
That's right. Census has not even happened in years.
That's what I'm knowing very well, that we have no data. There's nowhere there's no how we can calculate we can just count the population of Nigerians. There are Nigerians, what of Nigerians outside Nigeria? What happened to them? Even Nigerians in Nigeria is more than that population. In as much as the population is increasing, population is in a very organized society. It's an advantage to any country. But in Nigeria, our population increase has become a cause and a problem, because we have cause leaders who don't know what others are doing. Look at people like India, China. Population of India and China is over if I'm not mistaken, over 2 billion. And look at what they are doing with it. Look at Brazil and so many countries. But look at Nigeria. What has population? What have we gained from our increase in population? Poverty. That's all. So if Nigeria is talking of poverty, I think the government should keep quiet and think of how to manage this population. Just think of how to manage this population and stop telling us we are 216 million people. Nigeria is more than that. It's more than that population. And again, concerning Tinubu Muslim ticket, well, I don't know what is giving Tinubu the guts to do this, knowing very well it is because of this Muslim ticket that made him to surrender his position to 2015 and allow Osibanjo to take his position. Today,
yes,
Tinubu is telling us that Muslim ticket is not his priority. I don't know what is giving him that guts. I don't know who is this with him. To me, I don't know if Yorubas are behind all this. I don't know, because why I can't say they are behind all this, because I know there are some Yorubas who don't like it. But I am telling you, like I always say it here in this medium, in the north, there's nothing like houses in the north today anymore. Nobody should be talking about houses. What we should be talking about north now is Fulanis, and they are behind all this. They want to remain in power. They have emasculated.
Mr. Charles, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to cut right in. I think I'd like for us to take the topics one after the other. So let's talk about the population of Nigeria, how credible that is. That's one. And secondly, how possible or how feasible it is for, the conception. They're talking about watching conception in Nigeria and, putting a stop to the overpopulation that is about to happen. Now, I want to know. You already answered one question. I said, by what measure was this calculation carried out? Seeing that the country has not had census in over 4 years, I dare to say, in over 4 years, there's been no census whatsoever. So how are they go? How have they come about these numbers? And also to other panelists, this is a question I'm throwing to every other person. How possible is this, knowing that Nigeria is mostly governed by religious bodies and Catholic for once, they don't talk about family planning, they don't believe in it. And you have,
Uh,
the other religions who thinks, God give it and God take it. So if you're pregnant, just have the baby. I mean, without talking about states and all of that now. So do you think this is even going to hold waters here in Nigeria? And why
Look,
is population even a problem in Nigeria? Other places, as you said, quoting you right now, it is used as an advantage, but in Nigeria, it has always been, tagged a problem.
you see, trying to curtail the population in Nigeria or trying to see if they can control it by telling people more, putting a law to make sure that people do not maybe have more than one or two or three children. I don't think it will work in Nigeria because, like you said, we have religious organizations that don't believe in all those things. You can't tell a Muslim to have one child. Even as a Christian, I don't believe in it. But all they should do, like I could remember during the time of Babangida, Babangida lamented over this, but people were angry with him. They were saying, you don't want to do this, don't want to do that. What people need is education. Educate them the the implication of having more children without having a good source of income. I think that's where people need education done, to be telling them, and create a government also create enabling environment for people to earn a living. But it's not all about telling them don't have this or trying to flood them or trying to introduce pills or those things. I don't buy that idea, because if government uh, create enabling environment for people to earn a living, go into business, get employment, and do all one or two things that we do, they earn a living, and also educate them the implication of having more children without good income, uh, without doing anything. That's what is important here.
All right, Mr. Charles, thank you very much for that submission. I'll have to move to some other person and I'll get back to you, Mr. Charles. Brother Nice, thank you for joining today's broadcast. Always a pleasure to have you here. What's your submission on the topic on ground?
Yeah, thanks for having me once again. Yeah, my submission is that it's just like brother is Kenneth or this brother that you spoke.
Mr. Charles.
Yeah, Mr. Charles. He has make a lot of points. First of all, education is very important. They have to educate Nigerians about it, because and secondly, our government still need to have a lot of roles to play as well. Government has to put law in place, like what they did in China, to regulate those things. You understand? And they need to educate Nigerians as well, to tell them that if you don't have a job, you have no stand on your own. You don't supposed to have family, have kids. That is why Western world here, they don't have more children. Because why? What? Because these people, they have been taught right from their primary school. You understand? Before you see a white couple have kids, they must have a stable job. They must move out of they must be financially stable first, move out of their parents' home. have their own financial stability before they will start having children in Western world. So we Africans, we don't know those things. You will see somebody who cannot even feed himself. We just have like 8 children, 10 children. Eh? Then religious bodies, those ones that will come and do their own as well. That one person is allowed to, like the Muslim religion, they will say the Muslim man have the right to marry multiple wives as I can take care of them. Which kind of mentality is that? Religion is killing Africa. Religion and all those. I don't believe that it's just greediness. Greediness is still playing a lot of parts because all these people they just care about the fun. They don't care. They don't care about the future of the children they are going to bring to the world. They just care about the fun that goes along with having sex. You know, they need to teach them sex education. Family. What about all those family planning? That they used to do before. Family planning. They need to teach them all those things because this way our population is growing rapidly. It's still causing a lot of problem in Nigeria. You understand? The population that
But
we're supposed to
brother
first of
nice, brother
yeah,
nice. You know,
yeah.
I am thankfully one person that is out there on the street, and I get to touch some of these areas. You know, unknown to me that someday I'll have to talk about these things. You know, you see, people tend to follow their pastors or their religious leader. They tend to follow that doctrine. You ever heard of a Jehovah Witness? They don't take blood transfusion. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
how bad or how severe the situation is, they would say that they are not taking and that that's it. So should the government work hand in hand with with religious bodies? Would that not be one of the most efficient ways to get this rolling? If this is for the cause of the country.
exactly. That is what I'm telling you. The law they need to put in place in Nigeria is just because, first of all, Nigeria is not a organized country first. Because if this issue they want to start this issue from the grassroots, we need to have data like what they have in Western world. We need to have data. We need to know our population first. Everybody need to have identity, have their fingerprint, have what they call thumbprints. There's a thing they call a data center. That data center has to be in charge of all those things. Then from there, all those our religious body, they will hold them responsible. If you preach those things to your members or your followers, they need to be arrested. Authority need to step in and play a lot of roles in all those things
All right.
to regulate those things.
All right, brother nice. All right, thank you. I'll come back to you, please. Get back to you,
All right.
Mr. Kennedy.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Is my
sir.
audio okay right now?
Yes, sir, it's better.
Okay, thank you very much. You want me to speak on the population explosion?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
And how you
thank you
think
very
the
much, madam.
government can work, how the government can implement this for family planning.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I don't know the parameters or the indices that brought out this 200 excuse me, this 216 million population. 216 million. It was 200 million. I think that was announced about a year ago or more than a year ago. So how did it grow up to 216 million? What are the where is the measurement? I don't know what is going on in Africa. Like the last speaker rightly mentioned about national database. There's no database. There's no registration of the number of births. There's no registration of the number of deaths in the country. How do they get to 216 million people? I don't quite understand. There has not been any census for so many years now. I think the presenter was saying about 4 years. I think it's more than that. Mr. Jonathan was about to carry out a census, but it didn't work. So you can know how many years now there has not been any census. So I don't know how they're getting to 216 million. But anyway, if it has to be accepted, 216 million people in Nigeria. Have you ever, when the federal government or even the state government, when they're they are delivering their budget. Have you ever heard that the population explosion was factored into the budget? It has never been factored in. So I don't think our leaders, they know what they are doing. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what is administration. They're just there fighting to get into power. This ethnic group must get into power. The other religious group must get into power. They don't know what I think they need to employ more capable hands that will help us administer this country. This country is on a cliff. They should employ more people. Like sorry, if we have to think about the remedy, so how do you say this remedy to people in the rural areas, people that didn't go to school? How are you going to tell them not to have sex? How are you going to tell them not to have children when they believe that God brings the children and God knows how to take care of the children? So the first thing we have to do, first thing the government should do, like I said in this platform, that Japanese populace became literate in around 1921. All Japanese citizens became literate in, I think, about 1920 or 1921. So any citizen knows what is going on. If you don't educate the masses will not know what is going on. I'm from Benin City. Outside that Benin City, go to the villages and see the deplorable situation of people. They don't even understand when you talk to them. How do you tell such people not to have kids? These kids are supposed to go to the farm.
Yeah, you go.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kennedy. Please go on.
Okay, no problem. These kids are supposed to go to the farm with their parents. They are supposed to go to the market. They are supposed to sell all these little goods in the market. So you're going to tell them not to have children, not to proliferate children. It's not going to be possible. The most important thing to do is to educate these people. Let these people know the implication of having more than one, two, or three children, so that they have to be able to take responsibility. Our people don't take responsibility for the children. Like I am now, I live here in Japan. I know how many people are pestering me. Come and take care of my child. Come and take care of my child. Whereas when they were having more children, I warned all of them. They wouldn't listen. They will even label you an outcast. That you're trying to bring this Oibo style to where they are. That you should carry your Oibo style to where you live. Don't bring it here. But the moment they are having difficulty, they start calling you. And our religious people, you see, like somebody made mention of, even the Jehovah Witness, they don't want to take blood transfusion. But I believe their leaders, they take this blood transfusion. They just use it to, you know, negatively galvanize their followers, so that those people that are gullible, they wouldn't know what to do. The Christians, they don't do abortion, but they have well, I don't want to mention it. So I don't know what is going on. The government has to sit with the religious leaders, educate the religious leaders, let the religious leaders take the messages to their people, to the congregation, so that they have to know what to do. It's going to be a very difficult task. There's no database to know how many people we have, how many people are giving birth today. In Japan here, if you go to the database, you see how many people give birth today and how many people have died and the death certificates have been issued. It's not there in Nigeria. So vehicles are having accidents on the road. They cannot even claim the cops on the road because nobody knows who they are. So it's a difficult balance. So I don't think there's going to be any solution until the government decides to start educating the populace.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Kennedy. Yeah, thank you for your time. Mr. Idolite, you have the floor to make your submission.
Okay, good morning. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Oh, okay. Good morning, good morning, my brothers and sisters in the panel, and good morning, all of the world. My brothers, they have touched many, so I just want to add just a small contribution. When we talk about population in Nigeria, the problem is very simple. To solve the problem is very simple. Here in abroad where we are,
Mr. Idolite, your
what
network seems to be a problem.
unite them is
Mr.
power.
Idolite, please fix your network and call him back. Please fix your network and call him back. We can't hear you.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mr. Mark Irabo, Good day to you, sir. Please unmute your mic and make your submission on the topic.
Good morning to all. I greet all the panelists. The guy who spoke before now have said taking all the words out of my mouth. They measure all, but I will still make little contribution. The problem still depends on the government and individual. Everybody have their fault. Because if I don't have a job, I know that I cannot take care of my kid. So I have to control myself. If I know I cannot take care of my children, why must I make children? So individuals also have their own problem. You understand? I have one of my cousin brother. I asked him, bros, till now you feel you are now a graduate since almost 4 years now. Why can't you get married and have your kid? He told me, bros, if I marry now, how will I be able to take care of my kid? I know that I'm the firstborn from my mother. He is stressing me to have a kid. He will even help me to take care. He said, I don't want to have a kid and give to my mother to train. I said, wow. I said, you have a European mentality. I said, that is very good. I say, I'm in support with you. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you know that you cannot take care of your kid, don't give birth. So that is for the individual, but for the government, they still need to do a lot, starting from the data. It's just a matter, if government want to do it, they will do it. It's just a matter to fix a date and say, okay, just the way everybody is agitating for PVC now, that is the same way they should agitate for national ID card. You understand that everybody must have national ID card and it must be registered in data bank. Yeah, you getting what I'm saying? It has to be registered, sir. And they can even say, okay, any women who give birth now, all hospital, come and get your national ID card. Even a government is even we can even help you, for example, like 10,000. If you give birth, come and get national ID card for your child, and government will pay you 10,000. You will see those women, they will run there, get ID card for their children, and that child is automatic registered. Like here in Germany where I live, if a woman gives birth in the hospital, that child is automatic registered. The hospital now will not carry the file, the name, and the data of this kid to another office. We call it here a standard SAMT. That is like a registered office. Automatic, that charge is already in the system. And when this charge, even from there, you will even be getting a letter from the authority that your child is already 3 months old, go and get this vaccination. Your child is 9 months old, go and get this vaccination, because this kid has been registered in the data. So these are the things Nigeria still need to copy. If we copy this system where everybody is registered, then it will be easier for us to control the census.
All right, Mr. Mark, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So we'll get right back to you, Mr. Mark. I have someone from the comment section, Bella says, must start from the hospital. And another person, Larry, is saying that there will be black market fraud selling of national ID cards. I think that's another problem we have to look at. When you go to health center, provisions that the government has made, they'll tell you, oh, this is free, but you will need to sort, you need to drop one. It's discouraging. That's discouraging. Someone makes up their mind, to go for family planning, and you get to the health center and you begin to hear things like, you have to drop something. There's no fee attached to it, but you just have to drop something. Words like that. If they'll also put people to checkmate and to ensure that these things are given out for free, it would also, it will go a long way. Mr. Dokomo, good day to you, sir, and thank you for joining today's broadcast. Please unmute your mic and make your submission.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I just I just entered now, so I still figure out what is the topic all about.
Okay, so experts have come to say that our population is about to implode. It's going to become a problem, very soon if it is not checkmated. So now we are talking about ways, to instill family planning. And now you've got to look at the religious part of it. We Nigerians, we are very, very religious people. And now there's some religion that frowns at family planning. They believe that God gives children. So if God blesses you with one, I mean, that's all that you
Okay.
need. God is going to take care of the child. So now we are brainstorming on ways to have this effected in our community.
Okay. Thank you so much, my sister and Niger Watch, and thank you for us all over the world. Um, what I have to say now that you know um what everybody mentioned here is okay and correct, but one thing that we have to check and know that now we don't have a government that will listen to us. Some of us have traveled all over the world and they see how they are living. Family planning is good. You understand,
Yeah.
but we don't have free freedom of speech. We don't have government that can listen to us. We don't have a government that when things are going wrong, when masses are speak, they can sit down and they listen to us. So if we mention all the everything that we've said here is okay, we knows, but our government doesn't care. No one can listen to us. So first of all, we should get the government that whatever masses and the youth and everyone complain so that they will listen to us very well. That is all what I can say for now.
All right,
Thank you.
Mr. Docomo, thank you. Thank you for that very brief submission. Thank you. Mr. Idolite, I see that you are back here.
Okay,
Please
can you
unmute
hear
your
me
mic,
now?
Mr. Idolite. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can
Better.
oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry just now. I don't know what is happening with my earphone. So, as I was saying, for us to maintain the population in our country, one, as our my brothers in the panels have just said, we not need a database, that will go a long way. And one important thing we have to have in Nigeria, both villages and everywhere, all the corners in Nigeria, we have to have 24 hours light. When we have light, then we can support it with technology. Well, why I'm saying this is that here where I am now, when you ask secondary school students that how many population do you have in UK, they will tell you without missing word. And at the end of the day, at the end of the year, they will still tell you the number of people that died that year, the people that remaining, the people that died, and with the database as well, as I am talking to you, my where I stay, my local government chairman or whatever, I don't even know his name or whatever, but everything is moving on. If I didn't pay my gas bill or any of my bill concern relating to money to the government or whatever, they don't have to come to my house. They don't have to. They will just take a pen and a paper. they will now write so no sir so money you have to pay, and if you don't pay they don't have to, they have to send it to court. What I'm trying to say, database is very important in Nigeria. Where we have that, everything will be controlled. Discipline will be we increase. You understand? Somebody that
Yeah.
work from morning till evening, if he get house, if he reach house, he go tire and he go sleep. But in Nigeria now, no work, nothing, nothing. Once they see money to drink for bar, beer or whatever, if they reach house, they go call their wife now. Every day like that and all that. So I think light is very important. I've been preaching this to Elvis. Light and technology will go a long way. That is my submission.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for that, Mr. Edo. Like, guys, please support us by pressing the dollar sign to your right. Support this platform, support this broadcast, support Ninja Watch by pressing the dollar sign to your right. You can send the super chat. Just get involved, please, financially and with publicity to give this platform the boost that it deserves. Thank you very much for that. And I'm also pleading for you to like this broadcast. The number of likes are not matching up the numbers here. They are not matching up. So please encourage me, encourage this platform, by doing the needful. Thank you very much, guys. Down on the display, you'll see ways on how to do it. So just read through and do the needful. Please, to as many that are watching this broadcast, it's only going to take a second to just tap on the thumbs up on your screen. So please do the needful by liking this broadcast. Okay, going to the next paper, Daily Sun. Monarchs, kudos for APC over Muslim ticket. Senator resigns from the support group. Senate President, APC Northeast, caucus hail. I'll take that again. Senate President, APC Northeast caucus hails Shetima's choice. Not good for secular state, says Clark. Can Arewa Christian group clashes? Buhari government meets in Daura back choice. 2023, Obi supporters develop mobile app for campaign and orders. So the Obi supporters on here, there is there's a mobile app that has been developed, for the campaign. So for all of your information. Now, I do not know how credible this is, so you have to be vigilant. This is me just reading out the news. I am not endorsing that. I am just reading out the news. So wherever you find yourself supporting your faith, please do the needful by making sure or carrying out thorough due diligence and make sure that you are onto the right platform. Moving on, 2023, why Yoruba should consider Tinubu aspiration as priority. That is Sam Wolu. What are you expecting Tinubu's personal PA to say? Revive refineries, remove subsidy to stem corruption. NACCIM tells federal government. Oshoguba, gunmen attack Labour Party's candidate residence. Gunmen attack LP candidates' residents. Presidency governors storm states for APC grand rally today in Osun State. Strike. Enough is enough. Buhari tells ASU, charges them to consider generational consequences of action. Nupeng puts members on alert. Nupeng are threatening to go on strike. Also, if they don't do the needful, Kuje jailbreak. NDLEA arrest wanted terror suspect withdraw. I thought he just left the prison. So how is it? He went back to drugs, my people. There's something about that prison that is calling them back, obviously. Insecurity. ACF eats Buhari's hard. Says current situation has exposed the president's you know president's lack of zeal to rule the nation. Move on to the next paper, and that is Punch. Okay, just a minute, guys. How Buhari doubts governors' anger in Dara. We were surprised when Tinubu announced Shetima in Dara on Sunday. That's from Bagundu. Lawan Gajamilia, others endorsed ex-Boyle governor Falai knocks Buhari's head. So this Tinubu Shetima ticket is not even sitting well with members of the APC party, as this has brought a divide even in their own party. Some are coming out to say that it is the place of the party to pick a running mate and not the place of the flag bearer. That was the same thing that happened with PDP. The people wanted Wike, while the flag bearer insisted or went for Okowa, and that brought a huge divide, which they're still suffering for. And let's see if this is the same fate that begets the APC too. NNPC blocks ExxonMobil's asset sale to Seplat. Power generation drops, discos, FG battle for control. This federal government battling to have control of everything in Nigeria. They've lost control of everything in the country. Everything. They're battling to have this control, or even what was it? It's amazing that we've not read that somebody is shocked by one thing or the other. Okay, PDP power rotation too late now. Southeast should wait. That is from Bafawara. 41 million gets NIS to escape same ban. Directors of 10 banks pockets 6.96 billion naira allowance compensation. That's us hoping that the law catches up with those bank directors. Okay, flood in Lagos. Ogun residents lament losses worth millions. Ex-workers circle firm over gratuities. 13 colleagues dead. Kuje, FG threatens sanctions. Ghana alerts immigration personnel. I trust Ghanaians to lock their borders in a time like this. White Sox invaded my office. Sanwo-Olu orders both accident probe. Agency threatens sanction. 4 dead in Ogun crash. FRRC blames speeding. Yes, guys, speed still kills in 2023. So please let's do the needful by staying safe. Our last paper for today is Tribune. And Tribune says Nigeria lost 4.2 trillion naira crude oil revenue in 6 months. In 6 months, like I always say, we are not too rich for such recklessness. We can't afford such recklessness. 4.2 trillion naira in crude oil revenue in just 6 months. No, that is too much. Fails to meet OPEC quarter consecutively for 6 months. Federal government blames oil theft and vandalism. Osibanjo Tinubu governors in Osun for APC grand rally today. Atiku other PDP leaders in Osogbo for Adeleke, and that's for Thursday. Oshoguba, gunmen attack LP candidate residence. Fire outbreak in Accord candidate's house. What is happening? Who has unleashed their political thugs on their opponents? We know that these politicians, they never fight fair. They never, ever do. They never, ever do. Nigeria's security crisis assuming dangerous dimension, says ACF. Lagos government orders probe into both mishap. Ojude Oba Festival returns after 2-year COVID-19 induced break. Sanwo-Olu rally support for Tinubu. Awujale Lord's blow. We use US jets, British intelligence to eliminate ISWAP leader presidency. 11 killed as bandits invade farms in Zamfara. Sickle cell disease could be treated with common plants. Oh, study has shown that. If this happens to be true, then that'll be good news for our health sector. As you know, there's a record that says 98% of sickle cell children, they die from that. They don't recover. they don't, and they feel that their awareness is undermined as it should. So if this research is coming out to say that there is a cure for sickle cell, then that'll be a win for Nigerians. That'll be a win for us. I am eager to go, Buhari tells Nigerians. I am eager to go, Buhari tells Nigerians. I would like to shield my opinion on this. Mr. Charles, I would like to know what your take is on the president's reaction. He says he's eager to go and he wishes the incoming president the best of luck. Now, coming from someone who has tried, running for presidency, who ran for presidency for 5 times. I think the 5th time was when he eventually got it. You think that he is coming prepared and ready? And now we have this comment, we have this statement. What's your reaction to this statement by Mr. President?
Is it that he is eager to go, leave office now, or his time is about to finish? Because when this man, I don't know where he's coming from. I am eager to go. Is it that because I have failed, let me leave office, or because I still have my time is almost ending, so I'm planning to go? Because these guys, they don't have shame. If Buhari have shame, if he has shame, he will just. Boris Johnson left office just because he was accused of failure. These guys, they have failed several before. Tell me, what's the main duty of a government? Protect life and property. Before their eyes, life and property have been lost. Before their eyes, life and property have become worthless. Before their eyes, people are eating those beans. People are being kidnapped, and he's telling us, I am eager to go. Is that a statement? Or he's just trying to make Nigerians feel like, the president have spoken? What is he talking? Honestly, I have nothing to say to President Buhari. But one thing I want to advise Nigerians, you see, like I always say it, we are talking of, let me start from somewhere where we just finished about population. You see, Nigeria, whether they like it or not, as long as Nigeria is concerned at this moment, except the indigenous Nigerians rise up. If not, Nigeria will continue to be, because there's an agenda that are playing out. And you see, Nigeria, because people are coming into Nigeria to take over Nigeria, and the people, their relatives are giving them that opportunity. No matter how you try, we talk, these people are protected. Look, I am the president of Nigeria. I am the chief of armed force. I employ a security officer before I get you into office, I ask you, can you do this job for me? You say yes. What do you need to do this job? You say you made mention of them. I provided it for you. After providing for you, before my eyes, you are not doing that job. Everything is top on my table, on my desk, and I keep quiet. Things are happening, and I'm playing. You see, I was telling one of my friends one day, I said, if I'm a governor, there is a commissioner of police in my state, and the armed robbers rob in a capital city for 3 hours, no intervention, I will come out open and accuse the commissioner of police of colliding with armed robbers to cause mayhem in my state. Then he has to come out and deny and tell me why he is in the office, his men are in the office, why I have provided everything for them. And in my state, nobody will sleep with 2 eyes closed. He has to come and tell me why. But this has never happened in Nigeria. And we are, because they have taken the masses, they have put us in a position where we cannot talk anymore. Everybody's afraid. If you talk, they will shoot you. You will die, and they will just clean up everything. In a civilized society, these things cannot happen. President Buhari cannot even come out. No member of APC as it is today will come out and say and tell us anything. They will shut up their mouth with shame. They don't have to even come out because they took over from President Goodluck Jonathan because now President Goodluck, everybody see that President Goodluck Jonathan, things are not working well. They took over from telling us that they will to fix Nigeria. Before our eyes, it becomes worse than before that
All
worse
right.
than the time they came in. So honestly, I
All
have
right,
nothing to
Mr.
tell this
Charles.
government.
All right, all right. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Charles. This, for some reason, when I ask people, when I try to get people's reactions to the statement by Mr. President, it comes with mockery. The first thing everyone does is to laugh first, then before they begin to vent, and saying that that is even the wrong thing for him to say. Instead of coming out to say that I am eager to go, you should have just done the honorable thing. Well, um, Brother Nice, what's your reaction to? Please, if you are not speaking, please mute your mic. Please do so. And also, the lights on this broadcast does not match up. It is not impressive. Please, guys, please like this broadcast. Please, this is an appeal to you watching. Like the broadcast. Brother Nice, what's your reaction to the president's statement?
Yeah, thank you once again. He said he's eager to go. He's not supposed to even tell us that he's eager to go. He should have just come out and let us see the national telly that he's gone. That's what we want to see. It does. It's supposed. It's supposed. President Buhari is not supposed to wait in this time before he resign. And if he really has dignity, our leaders, as the first 1 year that he spent in power for this second tenure, is supposed to resign by himself after all the calamity that came upon Nigerians, and he was not capable to tackle it. This man supposed to resign. So as far as they don't have shame, they will continue with their deceit, telling Nigerian lies for what we see every day, but they will tell us that is not so. So they will still stay there, continue looting because they are corrupt. So it's just like what this brother just said now. Look at the vice president, the prime minister of England. Look at what he did. He left. Very simple. If you cannot do anything, the mandate that the people give to you, leave. Very simple. Don't come out and tell us that you are eager to leave. That is just kakaboo. I don't know how I'm going to call that kind of statement. So for me, I wish I have a mist of playing you a voice note that I have here with me. You will listen to what one after one Hausa guy from the north were saying. This voice note, I heard this voice note, I have a goosebumps in my body. You understand? For what these people are planning to do in Nigeria. All those ammunition they bought from China and all that is in the hands of terrorists to take over Nigeria. All the weapons that these people acquire, they borrow money to buy from all this Western world to fight Boko Haram. Is in the hands of these terrorists in the forest, in the north. They are training to take over Nigeria. A guy is a Muslim from the north. He was the one that was lamenting, saying that the Nigerians should rise up and try and rescue Nigeria. That what is coming. I don't know how to explain it. It would have just been better for you people to listen to the voice note. It's crazy.
Brother Nice, are you on the WhatsApp group?
Yeah.
Okay, then you could just share it there.
Okay.
You could
I
share
don't
it there.
have the
Thank you.
I don't have the number.
Okay. One of the admins will get to you. Or the
Okay.
admins We'll get to you. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that
All right.
submission. Mr. Kennedy, please, what's your reaction to word from a supposed chief commander?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you very much. President Buhari is eager to go. That one a big word though. Is eager to is he telling us that he wants to go or he's eager? I think the meaning I don't know, I am not a linguist. I didn't study English in the university. I studied engineering. Somebody said he's eager to, is he now asking for our advice? If he's asking for our advice, the advice is, Oga, you should go. If he said he wants to go, that's a different. If he's eager to go, if he's eager and he wants our input, I think our input should be, Oga, please just go. I think so, but I don't understand. And even his aide, Shehu Gaba Shehu, came to the news station to even defend this statement. I don't know what is wrong with our leaders. I don't just know. If you're eager, if you're tired and you want to go, please. But one thing is, are you sure that is Buhari speaking? I don't understand. I think here over all this trash. I think is that Buhari
Mr.
that
Kennedy,
came.
we seem to
Yes.
have lost you. Okay,
Okay.
Mr. Dokomo, please take the floor. Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Dokomo, are you there? If you are, please take the floor.
Yeah, am I permitted to speak now?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Buhari tells us eager to go. um, one thing we know in Nigeria that we don't know where he's planning to go, or is he someone that wrote that wrote wrote that into him?
Mr.
Eager.
Mr. Dokomo, please just a minute, sir. Just a minute. Mr. Kennedy, I can see you are back online.
Yeah. Sorry for that, madam.
Okay, please
Yes.
please
Okay.
complete what you were saying.
Okay. Thank you. Like as I was saying, somebody said he's eager to go. If he's eager to go, we are in support, sir. You should just go. If he's tired, he should just resign. There's nothing wrong in somebody resigning. There's nothing wrong in it. If you cannot take the heat, you get out of the kitchen. If he's tired, he should just throw in the towel. That's all. Than allowing us to the country to be battered both right and left. The families are scared. People are even scared when they're going to bed. If you're tired, just go hand over to the vice president. Let him take us to the election, through the election and the handover. So I don't know. But one question I was asking before uh, my internet got interrupted. Uh, is it actually Buhari speaking? Is that the Buhari that was here in 1983, Buhari and the Diagmo? If that is Buhari speaking, is I don't know. I don't know. I'm quite confused. What is going on? That the Buhari of those days has become so weak, has become so battered that he doesn't even know what to do. He's appointing his ministers, and the ministers are failing. He's doing nothing. He's sending his IG of police to Benue State. The IG of police refused to go. He did nothing, and so I don't know what is going on. I think there is something they have not been telling us. They should tell us something. But anyway, we just have to be patient for the remaining 10 months. We just have to be patient because we're already in the ditch. We warned them against Buhari when he was coming because we know his antecedents, but people did not listen. Today, yeah, this is where we are. We just have to salvage it together. Thank you very much. We can't hear you, Mrs. Emma. Oh, is it me?
All right, thank you for that,
Okay.
Mr. Kennedy. Naomi Bella is saying, make Bubu go with in Wahala. It is time. Okay. 2NG is saying, if Buhari wants to leave, he can leave now. Let the official campaign start now. And Awonegbe Fedina is saying, it's already too late to go to wherever he wants to go to. 2NG is saying, I be nobody, my beg. Free us, Mr. Bubu. Jacob D is saying Buhari and his henchmen said it is the best thing that has happened to Nigeria. Okay, moving on to okay, Machiavelli is off now. Okay, Mr. Charles, your submission. Okay, we've also come to the end of today's newspaper review. So, Mr. Charles, you have your 5 seconds to say something to Nigerians.
I always say something to Nigerians. Nigerians,
Mr.
indeed.
Charles, Mr. Charles,
Hello.
this
Yeah.
cannot be business as usual. This cannot be one of those things that you always say to Nigerians. Our president, the father of the nation, just said he's tired and he wants to go and he's eager to go. You need to have something different to say to us today.
If the president is eager to go, let him go. We are even tired of him. We are tired of him. Nigerians, let us be patient. If he refuses to resign now, let's keep on being patient and wait till 2023. Use our PVC, make sure that these people, they never come back to power again. That's all I have to say to Nigerians. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Charles. Thank you for that. Brother Nice. Okay, Mr. Kennedy, what do you have to say to Nigerians?
Well, like I said initially, we just have to be patient. The Benin people will say, after eating the snake, it remained the tail. Now we can't talk say snake, the bitter. No, we have endured for more than 7 years. I think we should just wait for the remaining 9 or 10 months. Let the man just get out from that place. That's all. Just be patient. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Machiavelli. I think it's your network, but you've been in and out of the studio,
Yeah,
Mr. Machiavelli.
yeah. Good morning, Miss Emma. Thank you for having me today, and good morning to Mr. Kennedy, all the way from Japan. I've always appreciated whenever you are all with us, and also to Brother Nice and everyone who is watching around the globe. Thank you, and good morning to all fellow citizens of Nigeria. Like I actually came late because I was actually busy, but I saw the headline that I think Mr. Buhari is a little bit worried that he wants to leave, if I'm not mistaken. And also from what I'm looking at here, APC Muslim ticket triggers mixed reaction. I hope I'm right.
Yes, our hot topic for today is President saying that he's eager to go.
Yeah, that's a very well. He's eager to go. I think the way the country is now, I don't think any president that is sitting right there will actually, they will also think like that. But I was watching President Buhari yesterday from a clip where he was talking from his own city of Dahura, where he lives. I think it was being summoned by an MI or something like that, when he was speaking to the people, and he said he was going to return back there. Well, the problem is we want him to stay where he is. But the fact remains that anybody who wants to resign, you can resign. It's just 10 months to you handing over power. But from the look of things, it looks as if this administration have not done enough sufficiently for the Nigerians themselves. And he himself knew that most of his cabinet members were not doing his job properly. And a lot of things didn't go the way it's supposed to be. And most of his campaign promises were not really, rendered to the Nigerians. Because from what he said, top to bottom, that is what we are seeing. So I don't see anything that is going to be better off right now. So if he resigns, and if he wants to resign voluntarily and give the presidency to the vice president, I think that would be very much appreciated by all Nigerians. But for him, if he doesn't want to resign and think, I think he should be, advise whoever is coming on what needs to be done when, handing over power, that this is a very concerning period and these are the things that needs to be done. And it's a lot for Nigerians to really, settle with right now. For me, if he wants to leave, I think he should do it as fast as he could. But if he doesn't want to leave, he should make sure that he hands over power to the next person who is coming and let them know in the transition, during the transitional period, what needs to be done to make sure that the Nigerian people are safe. Can you hear me?
Yes, please go on.
Yes. So that, I think that is what I think he needs to do right now. He needs to make sure that the cabinet that is going to hand over to the person on the transitional time, they need to sit down and actually tell them where the loopholes are, what they need to do, the next coming government in the 100 days in office, what they need to be tackling right now, because Nigeria is actually it's like a time bomb, because a lot of people are very eager what the next administration is going to bring. And what this administration is giving them to all Nigerians now is nothing to write home about. And looking at the misreaction for what I'm reading from the Vanguard, the misreaction of the APC Muslim ticket, it's already triggering a lot of resignation. Like I said, because there was a tactics being used there by the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu camp, because he felt that he was from the minority Muslim side, looking at it from the northern side, to have a robust vote, he will actually play this kind of game. I think that is why he thinks a Muslim ticket can be best. Where there is no problem, because constitutionally there is he has not made any infringement on the constitution. But what is needed as Nigerians, we do understand that we operate a multi-religious society, whereby it has to be fair on each side, whereby a Muslim president is bringing up, a vice president as a Christian. It actually shows a kind of a fairness there. But what Tinubu did was a very calculative, move, because he sees himself being a Muslim from the minority side, because the northern side doesn't actually see it like that. They see it as a minority Muslim. So what he needs to do, he needed somebody that will pull the block for him, so that he knew he can always have a block vote from the southwest or the southeast. Then he can also make sure that he wins a very huge sum of block vote from the north. And that is why he has to go towards Shetima, who is a very close ally. And this is the reason why Nigerians are, having this kind of misreaction. And on the APC camp, they are having it very seriously now, because a lot of people, a lot of their party members are actually not aligning with what Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu is playing. The card, because they already told him. Sorry?
Hey, guy. Hey, big boy. Good night.
Sorry, Mr. Machiavelli.
Okay. No, it's okay.
I think I've dealt with that. Yes, please.
All right. So what is happening right now, they are not happy because they believe that this would give a huge applause to all the minority parties, which why the obese camp is trying to play on that, because they feel Nigerians are not happy with the way things are going, because most of the Northerners, now Northern brothers, also believe on that, and they will also want to have this kind of a Nigeria where you have a president who is a Muslim and a vice president who is a Christian. And I believe that. But Tinubu on his own side, he was very calculative. He just wanted to have a kind of a usual because of what is happening. He knew that most of them might not likely vote for him if he picks somebody from the north who is a Christian, and that will be a kind of, he might not put a lot of vote for him, and that is why he goes for that. And may God bless the other minority party if they are going to use that and the counter on that as a plus to them. But I see it as a plus because from the way Nigerians are reacting, it shows that the APC, they are not running a good platform right now. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Machiavelli, you came in just at the nick of time. We're rounding up the this broadcast already. Brother Nice, I don't know if you were done with, if you are giving your 5-second submissions to Nigerians.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said it. What I said, I let Nigerians, let them know what is coming, and let them. This
yes.
man, yeah, this that voice note I sent it already. So if you want to listen to it, you can listen to it.
You sent it to the group chat.
Yeah. So.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that, brother Nice. Mr. Giacomo, I don't know if you've given your 5-second submission to Nigerians. Okay, if you're not there, moving on back to you, Mr. Machiavelli. Would you mind to give your 5-second submissions to Nigerians?
Yeah, my 5 seconds to Nigerians is that please stay strong. We believe on everything is going to be better. I believe that things are going to work better. We have been working for this for a long time. Nigerians will come out of this quagmire. We believe in it.
Right.
And I know that we Nigerians, we should join hands together and vote the right people. The status quo is already changing. You can see it. The handwriting on the wall is already showing already. Thank you very much, and may God bless you all.
Amen. Thank you for that, Mr. Machiavelli. Thank you to my amazing viewers. Thank you to those in the comment section. You made the comment section lit, and you not always read your comments. Thank you for dropping snippets. Thank you. And if you have any information you'd like, to the hearing of people, please drop in the comment section or use any of our social media handles to reach out to us, and we'll get back to you. Thank you very, very much to everyone on the comment section. Thank you to those watching. Thank you to as many that are coming to watch the replay of this broadcast. Thank you to my amazing panelists. You guys are the real deal. Thank you for always being here. Guys, don't forget, newspaper review is from 10 a.m. Nigerian time. Monday to Saturdays, we're always here. And Monday to Thursday, we have the 5 p.m. Nigerian time discussion, 5 p.m. And on Fridays, it is 6 p.m. for the debate. Even better, we would be on your screen from time to time, Sunday to Sunday, giving you information as they hot. Yes, we'll be right here. So for you not to miss out on any of our content or any of our broadcasts, please turn on your notifications so you get notified as soon as we are on live. Thank you. Please stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. No violence, inciting, and conversations should you engage in. And try to stay dry. Try to stay safe again. Stay safe. It's telling you to stay safe. I can't do enough of that because of what is happening in our country and our society. Be very, very observant. Wherever you are, put your ears to the ground and do the needful. And don't forget your PVC. Ensure to get it and vote right. Thank you very much for today. I'll come your way tomorrow. Again, my name is Ima and I am your delightful host. Thank you for joining Nigeria Watch. See you tomorrow. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye.
You do not.